We learnt the first bar of the Mozart simply by mechanically watching and copying, but clearly we need to learn to read music if we're going to get pieces of any length. The first thing towards that end is to realise that the white notes are divided into two groups. They alternate lines and spaces. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when we write music, we have a set of parallel lines horizontally across the page, and the notes, like little balloons, either live on a line, in which case they'd be punctured right through like that, or they live between two lines, sandwiched, and that's a space. Now, middle C is always a line. The next note, D, always a space. The next E, always a line. Space, line, space, line. So here's the C above middle C, and that's a space. Line, space. So we could read music by just having a line for every single line on the keyboard and a whole load of balloons in the middle. But clearly that's going to be impractical. We won't be able to find a way around. In fact, the system that's been settled on is a system of 5 lines called a stave. Let's play our first stave. Both thumbs on middle C, third fingers on the A and E, fifth fingers on the F and G. That's 5 lines, and these are the lines that make a stave. We can move our stave around, and in order to know where the stave is, we have a little key at the beginning, or clef. The clef in this case is called the alto clef, and this is used by viola players, and it was used by alto singers in early music. So see if you can play all these 5 notes. Have a good look at them. This is a pattern of a stave. It's not going to be the stave that we use for the piano. We're going to have a stave up here and a stave down here. But that's the next lesson. For now, just put your thumbs on middle C, your third fingers on A and E, your fifth fingers on F and G. And we'll play the stave centred around middle C. One point worth mentioning is, between a line and a line, we've got an interval of a third. C, D, E. That's an interval of a third. D to F, these two spaces are also a third apart. D, E, F. But if you listen, they're different qualities. C to E could be the beginning of "While shepherds wash their socks by night," or whatever the correct words are. Whereas D to F, much sadder sounding, that's the beginning of Greensleeves. So every third is either a major third, a happy third, like C to E, made up of 2 major seconds. C to D, D to E. That's 2 major seconds, making up an interval of a major third. But from D to F, we've got a major second and a minor second. That makes up an interval of a minor third. Again, like you did with the seconds, get used to the sound. Close your eyes or look away, play a random white note. There we go. Feel your way to the third above it, not the next white note but the one after. Now, is that a major third or a minor third? Is that Greensleeves or While Shepherds? It's Greensleeves. It's the sad one, the minor third. It's worth, every now and then, getting used to these sounds, seeing if you can tell straight away. Another minor. There's a major. So, the exercise now over to you. See if you can play a stave centred on middle C. The stave that would be labelled with an alto clef. Okay, your turn.